first, and A is like assault causing bodily injury, family violence. We've got some probation officers here today if you want to drill down and ask them exactly what that entails. And I looked back at the records from 2011 through 16, which is the most current set of records that we have with the Office of Court Administration. The average number of cases in criminal court alone that goes through Eastland County Court is about 850 a year. Amazingly enough, for a county of only 18,500 people, we still have over 800 criminal cases each year. In that 11 years that I've finished, starting my 12th year again, I think I've had 3 or 4 cases that were appealed to the Court of Appeals. That's the state courts, the 11th Court of Appeals, Judge Bailey, Judge Wright was, and Judge Wilson were the judges on that court. Out of those 3 or 4 cases that were appealed, none of them were reversed or remanded. They were all affirmed. They all said basically that the trial court, the lower court, didn't do anything that wasn't proper. I think that speaks well of how we're processing this. And it's not just me. Yes, I'm the county judge, but we've also got the probation department, the district attorney's office, my staff that I've hired over the years to get all that done. So out of, you do the math on that, 11 years, that's 9,300 cases of A's and B's and some C's that were appealed from municipal court or justice court come into my court as well. So, out of 9,300 cases, to only have 3 or 4 that were appealed, and those were affirmed that we did the proper thing, or I did the proper thing. I mean, it all comes down to me. It's all on my shoulders at this point. Maybe in 11 months and however many weeks, be somebody different. But I try to look at things through that lens. My background, as I've said, is my education's in business. I had a real estate brokerage, brokerage and insurance business here in Cisco for a long time. I have now sold my business downtown. I've sold my book of business back to the insurance company. Still have my broker's license. Those things are too hard to get just to throw that to the curb. So I still have my broker's license, although I don't hardly do anything with that. But I basically have given up my professional career as a real estate and insurance person to become your county judge. And it's really been, I put this sent this to Ms. Elrod, and she has it up on the website about it's been my professional honor to be your county judge for 12 years. Oh, well, 11 years in a month, I guess, if you want to do the math on it. At the end of this term, it'll be 12 years. Coming in as a justice of the peace, as a business person, I thought, well, I kind of have a handle on it. If one of these other people get elected as a county judge, I think they're going to realize that the job is a lot different looking on the inside once you get into the job. I learned things about it that I had no idea. Probate court was the part of being county judge that I knew the least about. Probate court is about wills, estates, and guardianships. That's really where I drilled down, because if you do a guardianship, for example, properly, it gives some relief to the family. It gives some relief to the ward, which is the person that's in the guardianship. If you do it right, it works well. If you don't do it right, the wheels start wobbling and it runs off the track and bad things start happening. I really have focused on that in the probate matters as far as being in guardianship, in the guardianship arena. I guess I've done a good job with that. I've been asked to speak to various associations that do judicial training. They've asked me to speak as a guardianship. I don't want to call myself an expert, but the constitutional county judge, which is what this is, it's not county court of law. Larger counties have county court of law. Constitutional county judge does not have to be an attorney. We do have an attorney running for this spot, but you don't have to be an attorney. I ran the numbers on this, and of the 254 constitutional county judges that we have in the state, 222 of us are non-attorney judges. What does that mean? 7? Am I up? Kill it? Can I just finish? Okay, all right. I'm getting hand signs back here and stuff. The county judge is also responsible for emergency management, floodplain management, and supervising the courthouse and annex maintenance. I've had all the prescriptive training I'm supposed to have. In fact, I've had more training each year to make sure that I do those jobs properly. And before I get another hand sign back here at the back, I'll sit down and be quiet. I'll be here a little while after we get through, but I do have a probate hearing I've got to go to at 1:30. about an estate. But I appreciate you being here today. I don't know if you've got some questions for me. Give me a call, shoot me an email, not at the county address. My email address is rexf@txol.net. If you've got a question, shoot me an email. So thank you very much.